What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today I have a trade recap here for y'all today. Today I took two trades, one loss and then one break even, and I'm going to explain why, what happened, and everything I was looking at. So, coming into the morning, coming into the morning, we were right here. Essentially, this is what I was looking at. We're probably like halfway up this candle until the hourly, so we can see we get a better view. Yeah, we were just tapping into this bearish 4 hour. However, we were holding a higher time frame SMT at these lows. Now, where's my thing? Here we go. So we were holding a higher time frame SMT here, so I was waiting to see whether or not this was going to hold and continue to be respected, just due to the fact that price is just now tapping into a bearish 4 hour gap. So from here, I zoomed in. I looked at what I figured the daily profile could possibly be. Now, we did have an SMT at Asia and London low as well, so I did take that into account where we could possibly see continuation today. Now, for me to really want to see that, though, I would need to see some type of retracement. So that's what I was waiting for. So coming into market open, I wanted to see a retracement before NQ would go to take London high. We had just inversed this 15-minute. We had a lot of unfilled 5-minute gaps beneath this. I wanted to see a deeper retracement into around this entire range. I mainly wanted to see this fair value gap here be tapped into before we made a move to London high. Now, coming into New York open, we ended up having this pretty good short opportunity. I did not take it because I was overall bullish, and I figured we can still, possibly react from here. Now, I want to say we had an SMT with ES as well. Let me go to ES around this time. The ES already take the high at this point. Why can I not see it? Oh, wait. Okay, so the ES already had taken London high. Now, since ES had already taken London high, and we also put in a bearish SMT right here, as y'all can see, ES already took this high off open, so I was kind of waiting because I wanted just to wait for a reaction. And y'all know I do have a rule where I do not take trades within the first 1 to 2 minutes of market open. I like to let those candles play out and really open up to see what we're going to do for the rest of the morning. So I'm still waiting. This is like a good short opportunity, as y'all can see. SMT, inversion, changing the state, everything I like to see usually for a short. Now, what did we get coming into market open? We had a very strong 1-minute candle, and this honestly was what I wanted to see for a long. I hesitated, I'm not gonna lie. We did tap back into the second 5-minute, and then we got this inversion right here. Could have easily long this to London high. Stop would have been a couple points for me, that imbalance. Take off at London. I did not take this trade. Now, why did I not take this? I hesitated. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't like something about it. Just I wasn't fully confident in it. Now, it was everything I wanted to see, but it just, to me, I was still iffy. Like the 30-second had closed like this, and then as y'all can see for the next couple candles, like we just ran from there. I didn't like how the 30-second closed. We did close above on the 1 minute, but to me, the 30-second, like it still had the opportunity to potentially respect it. So I didn't enter, and then from here, it was honestly too late. My fill would have been crazy. It would have been, damn near negative risk reward taking off at London. So I was just like, all right, this trade is going. I missed it. Not really mad at it entirely, though, because it wasn't what I fully wanted to see. Now, from here, once we took London high, we ended up putting an SMT. And remember that we are in a higher time frame bearish gap. So we're in this higher time frame bearish gap. We now have an SMT at the internal highs. So now what I'm looking for essentially is just some type of reversal model to potentially see a continuation back to the downside, because we did still have resting sell side beneath us. Now, was I correct for looking for this? Honestly, no. I think this was a bad trade on my part, and I'm going to tell y'all why. So I ended up taking a short. I took a short once we had this internal SMT, and then we also got a change in the state of delivery right here. We also inversed the 45-second candle. Now, what I did wrong, I did not wait for the 1 minute to be inversed. I literally just entered short off of that. I still wanted to potentially see London low. That was my whole thing, because we are displacing into a higher time frame bearish gap. I wasn't really keeping in mind that we did have an SMT at London's low. So this is honestly just a technical error on my behalf. I also didn't wait for the 1 minute to get inversed, but yeah. So as y'all can see, we got the change in the state right there. I entered short right here. Stop at this high. I wanted to mainly see just price get back into the opening range. And as y'all can see, we moved a little bit in my favor and then end up coming up to get just chopped and stopped out. Really just choppy from there. Price started to just move like not in correlation with each other. ES and NQ at this point, ES was doing what I wanted to do. That was part of my confidence though. ES was actually selling off perfectly, which gave me like ES had a perfect sell out here. Swept sell side. We had the let me turn all this off. We had the inversion plus changing the state on ES. ES also came back and tapped the inversion perfectly. Very good reaction off of it. I wanted to see us really sell off. And I wanted NQ to follow through, which is also gave me context on my entries. Now, a lot of people might say you should have taken this on ES. Now, for me, I like to mainly execute on NQ just because of the fact that I usually see the best return from that. NQ usually moves the most efficiently for me. So I only enter on NQ 95% of the time. Now, ES obviously was a better index to enter on in this situation. Hindsight is always 20/20. If I could, I obviously would have taken it on ES instead. But I wanted to see NQ follow through with ES. I wanted to see us really sell back off to those, internal lows. We didn't get that. So from there, I'm waiting, still waiting. And then this is where my last trade came from, right there. Once we got this re-entry right here, after ES had gotten its retracement, ES already took, ES was yet to take that low. We got the retracement, and then NQ had this 1 minute inversion plus the internal change in the state with the SMT at these internal highs right here. SMT, we are still in a bearish gap, by the way. SMT inversion was going to go break even at this internal low. I wanted to see us really tap into these unfilled gaps down here, mainly because ES was already so low to that low. I didn't expect NQ to reach all the way back down there as well. But I ended up slapping short right here. Stop was at the high. And what happened here? ES took this low before NQ did, and this is where the mistake, not really a mistake, this is why the trade failed. Very clean inversion though. NQ or ES ended up taking the low right here, and this is where I'll move to break even. Once ES takes that low, we put in an SMT, I go break even, and then I end up getting stopped out. So that was my second trade of the day. 2 trades I took, 1 loss, 1 break even. Now, were these trades avoidable? I think so. I did want to see this unfilled 5-minute gap be tapped on my short. That was my main draw on liquidity, which is why I was very confident in it. I think that really today I just read the market wrong. I just read the market wrong today. Today's also, supposed to be another red photo news day, so it's like I'm a little iffy about it since a lot of these red photo news have been becoming tentative and we're not getting them. But yeah, I just read the market wrong today. Honestly, just a technical error, personal flaw that I just need to do better on. Just identifying, quality setups and understanding what I'm giving my risk to versus what I'm not. So definitely something to work on going forward. And yeah, that's about it. I will catch y'all in the next one. I'm honestly debating on just taking a break. I'm on quite a losing streak right now, and I think that mentally I've been feeling exhausted. I'm debating on taking a couple of days off. Keep y'all updated though. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one though. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.